and welcome sports fans to this live video streaming event on Table Rock Sports Productions. I'm Katrina Sewell with Nate Goodyear, and we're coming to you live here at Cascade Christian High School in Medford, Oregon. Beginning of this game right now, we actually have senior night, so what we're going to do is take a step back here, just take a listen. They're celebrating all the seniors that are graduating this year from Cascade Christian High School, and while they're doing that, of course, we're pleased to bring you this game once it starts from TableRockSports.net and participating communication and community business partners. Be sure to download the new version from our free app and watch all Table Rock Sports Network events on your phone, tablet, PC, or anywhere you can connect for free. We also invite friends and fans to check out all the features on TableRockSports.net, where you can find easy access to live streaming events, Southern Oregon Sports Spotlights, and of course our new feature, the Alumni Watch. Currently right now, as you can see, we are watching our senior night. So again, we're going to take a seat back, take a listen, and congratulate all of the seniors playing tonight.
Maddie is here tonight with her mother, Kim Schwartz, and her father, Dave Schwartz. Maddie attends Applegate Christian Fellowship. Some of her favorite hobbies include volleyball, working out, spending time with family and friends, and eating. Maddie participates in many things in our community, but really enjoys her time as a Sparrow Club member. Some of her favorite memories will always be those therapy sessions in the team room. Maddie plans to attend college and enroll in a pre-med program and then pursue medical school. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please give a big thank you to our senior, Maddie Schwartz.
And again, that was number 4, Maddie Schwartz.
For our last senior of the evening, we would like to recognize a 4-year varsity player and 3-year starter, Olivia Board. Olivia is here tonight with her parents, Al and Robin Board. Olivia attends Applegate Christian Fellowship. Some of her favorite hobbies include playing tennis and having coffee with her friends. Olivia is involved with our Sparrow Club, volunteers at the Red Cross during the Christmas season, and is a Good News Club leader at Wilson Elementary. Some of her favorite memories are times she spent bonding with her teammates in the team room, and those times when she couldn't focus in practice because the team was laughing so hard. Olivia plans to attend California Baptist University to pursue a degree as a physician's assistant. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please give a big thank you to our senior, Olivia Board.
And again, that was number 1, Olivia Board.
Maddie and Olivia, thank you for your time, commitment, and dedication to this volleyball program over the last 4 years. You will be surely missed and always loved.
And folks, we're going to go ahead and take a listen here from one of our sponsors. We'll be back with you shortly.
What is education? Is it desks in a line? Is it reading from a textbook? Or should it be something more?
St. Mary's is a really special place, and it's hard to understand that unless you visit, unless you spend time here.
And the kids here are just wonderful.
It makes teaching easy because they want to learn and they're very respectful.
They care about each other. They know how to collaborate and work together. They know how to figure out complex problems.
They respond to enthusiasm and they develop their own enthusiasm, which is something that I feed off as a teacher.
We care for them as a whole, as an individual. It's not just about my subject. We care about all parts of that student.
One of the benefits of our project-based learning program in the middle school is that students are able to take what they're learning and make something really creative and inventive and exciting and they're also very invested in it because it's real to them.
The students really get involved and get to learn problem solving through a hands-on approach. Through our mod system, they can take an engineering class and see if it's for them, but then maybe realize that they want to do something a little more creative and then take some art classes and find out that architecture might be their thing.
This is education for the 21st century. Our programming is designed to teach people to think outside the box.
This year we have students from 11 different countries, plus all of our American students. So we're an international campus. Students learn from each other. Local students learn from students who come to go to school here. In the classrooms, they really add to what is happening, and that benefits the local students.
A great education is more than just what happens inside the classroom. It's what happens when students learn about competition, about teamwork, about how to win and how to lose. It's about learning how to become who they need to become. I think what's most important about this is that you know that kid sitting in front of you, you see them as an individual, and you understand that you can have an impact on their life and inspire them to find out something about themselves that they didn't know existed, and that they can leave this school and they can go off and do some great things with their lives, whatever that may be. I feel like we're doing something pretty special and spectacular at this place. It's so inspiring, not only for myself, these students, but for everybody who works here, for everybody who comes here. To be part of St. Mary's is something that is truly extraordinary.
The sophomore center, number 18, Ashley Gurr. And sophomore libero, number 22, Maddie Mills. The Crusaders are under the direction of head coach Katie Miller and assisted by Kylie Anderson. And now for your Cascade Christian challengers, a senior on the outside, number 1, Olivia Burrow. A junior on the outside, number 2, Hannah Stanfield. A junior in the middle, number 3, Katie Canaston. Senior defensive specialist, number 4, Maddie Schwartz. Junior on the outside, number 6, Maddie Slade. And junior center, number 8, Taylor Cave. The challengers are under the direction of head coach Rob Tucker and assisted by Sharon Thomas and Skylar Harrington.
All right, and again, we are down here at Cascade Christian High School in Medford, Oregon. Again, my name is Katrina Sewell. I'm here with Nate Goodyear, and we are coming to you live with TableRockSports.net. Here in the audience, where it is a super exciting night, senior night for all Cascade seniors. Got to bring all the family in, so this crowd is pumped, as you can see. They're throwing things in the audience, gifts, goodies. Not quite sure what they are, but I'd say throw one up here, right, guys?
Shirts, swag, all the stuff. There was
like
one
the swag.
headed right at our camera for a second, but it came up a little bit short. A good arm down there.
I know. I'm like, oh, just a little bit further, right, guys? Well, we're very excited. Again, you do have Cascade Christian. You got your challengers. Right now, overall record is 12-6. So doing all right for them. St. Mary's, of course, here. Our Crusaders, 10-13. They had a win last week with Klamath Union. They are ready to win this one again. Cascade definitely will put up a fight. We're going to start number 12. And that will be Jessie Trainer. And that will go right into the net.
Well, you kind of alluded to it with the records, Katrina, but Cascade is a very strong team coming in at 12-6, 7-2 in league play. So for St. Mary's to get a victory today, it would be an upset, but not one that's out of the realm of possibility.
And look, already starting 2 points out for St. Mary's for it. Actually, I apologize on there. I stepped away to fix the camera here. We are 1-1. What an excellent spike on that one. That one came from number 3, Jamie Keniston from Crusaders. And I said it again, from Challengers. Sometimes hard when your names are quite the same. Challengers, Crusaders.
We'll get it right eventually. I put the bug in your head before the game.
That's right. I had it correct, and then messed me up there. We're going with 2-2 here. That serve was outside. Go for number 18 here. This is Ashley Gurr for the serve for St. Mary's. Excellent serve. Definitely deep there. Nice little toss over. And you got your heavy hitter there. That is Natalie Thickett. Not quite able to get the ball over, but she's trying. Cascade will get the point for that one. It was out of bounds. Excellent serve. That was just right over that net there. Great return. Great fire on that one. Number 5. That was Kelsey Dunn for St. Mary's. Again, tied up 3-3. We're going to have a substitution, it looks like. Number 3 is going to be coming in, Ansley Dunn. And that will be coming in for Jessie Trainer. Excellent setup there. And perfect job for St. Mary's. I'm sorry, for Cruz. You know what? Today is
Cascade,
that day.
Yeah,
Cascade,
I'm with you.
there you are from Maddie Strain. You did it.
We got it.
Yeah, I had it before the game, and you done messed me up.
Well, Cascade has a very well-organized attack, and so far St. Mary's has done well to kind of defend against that. It takes a lot of focus in defense against that. Right, I mean, you see it right there, a powerful serve.
Absolutely.
And able to return it right into no man's land.
And we're having a substitution. Again, number 7, Abby Crispin for St. Mary's. Yeah, Cascade, honestly, I've seen a couple of them so far. Excellent servers. I'd be scared for St. Mary's tonight. Being able to return those that are just fast and low right over that net. Both of these teams are going to be excellent tonight. I'm excited. It's going to be a good game.
Great play at the net by both sides.
Not quite sure what happened there on a Cascade side. I think both of them thought the other one was going to get it, and no one did. It kind of just like fell in their hands.
There's some height on that front line of St. Mary's.
I know. Do you see these girls? Oh, they're tall. Excellent job on that one for, again, Cascade. Number 2, Hannah Stanfield, just not quite over that net. And Maddie Mills here for the serve. It is going to be out. At that point, we'll go to Cascade. And we're going to have a substitution. Looks like number 4. That would be Maddie Schwartz coming in.
Great back and forth here in the first set.
Absolutely. And what a serve again. That is just right over that net. And it's low, almost impossible for those to get returned. Excellent setup for bump set spike on that kill. But Ansley Dunn got the return for that, so great job. Excellent communication for Cascade on this side. I've seen multiple times where they could have lost it, but with great communication, they were able to get the ball over here.
Yeah, they're really well organized.
Very. And what a little volley we've got going on right here. Both teams, excellent job. Ooh, and it will, perfect. That will go to Cascade for that one.
That was quite a rally.
It was, I like these. Kind of get you on your feet. Excellent server. Again, Maddie Schwartz coming over here. Right over that net. That was fire right there. Great job, Cascade. Number 2, Hannah Stanfield for that kill. But really, that was a combination of great sets, great control of that ball.
Almost
excellent
impossible
job.
to defend.
No. Again, excellent serves. That's what I'm talking about. It just whizzes right over that net. Who's going to be able to return that?
It's 3 unanswered now for Cascade Christian.
Mm-hmm. There it is again. Oh, just a little bit too low. St. Mary's will get the ball and the point on that one. And it looks like we will have a substitution. Nope, okay. Right at that net. Oh, and that would be a net infraction. She went right underneath. Number 6, not quite. So Maddie Strain will lose that one there. Point will go to St. Mary's, and they do have control of this ball in here. Ooh. Was a little bit too high on here. Grace Johnson for that serve. Excellent job. We are tied up. Again, if you take a look here on John L. Scott's scoreboard, 9-9. What a great job. And with that hit, it did touch St. Mary's and fall right into their side. The ball will go to Cascade. Again, excellent job from your outside hitter on there. That is number 2, Hannah Stanfield. What a hitter. Right at the net. Let's see if she can do it. What a return there. It is close. These girls are making a run for your money. Stanfield for the kill. And that is a little bit out. All right, we have a substitution again. Number 12, that will be Jessie Trainer. Coming in for the serve here. But it is going to be out. Oh,
Ouch.
Yep, yes.
Well, just when it looked like Cascade might be trying to pull away with 3 unanswered points, St. Mary's bounced back and
right there.
tied it.
Ooh, and that was too low. St. Mary's will tie that back up again. We are 11-11. Go with number 7, Abby Chrisman here for the serve. Excellent. Oh,
Boy.
not able to get that return. It looked like she tried to make a set for her as opposed to an actual bump.
Handcuffed her.
Yes, it did. Same spot. Great bump on that one this time, though. Again, Stanfield for the set. Oh,
boy.
That was blocked. Number 5, Kelsey Dunn. Amazing job there by Dunn.
Yeah, that was fantastic. It's not often that you see a block off of a hit from that far out, and
Absolutely.
she just met it right at the net.
Right there. Well, she's got some height on her, too. There's a couple girls on both teams. Here we go for the setup for the kill. Not quite. It is not over. So point will go to St. Mary's.
Rally here for the Crusaders. They got themselves up 3. It's been a game of 3s so far. Just back and forth both ways.
Abby Chrisman again for the serve. Oh, and it's lower this
man,
time,
that
but
was
still.
tough.
I know. I was worried for her. Oh, but a great kill on that one coming from number 3, Janie Kinnison. Cascade back with the ball. And she will actually be our server for Janie. Oh, wow. That is such an arm on that girl. Although it was not over the nets. You could definitely tell she had some heat on that one. I can only imagine if it actually goes over, how those girls would actually be able to return it. It's over. Oh. You don't expect it, and then boom. Just barely makes it over.
Just so tough.
Maddie Strain, she tried. Great effort on that one. Just not quite there. Wow, that is a deep one again. Wow. These hits are coming. We're going to take a timeout. And with that, we will go to a clip from one of our sponsors. Be back with you in just a minute here, folks.
Doctors James Savage and Rajiv Rajakapal are happy to welcome Dr. Brian Clevenger to the Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. Their offices in Medford, Grants Pass, and Klamath Falls offers a full scope of services from corrective jaw surgery, wisdom teeth removal, general anesthesia, dental implants, and much more. For more information or to schedule a consultation, call 541-779-3781. That's 541-779-3781.
Let's go! At US Cellular, we heard you. You want a wireless plan that works for you. That's why we're giving you unlimited data for just $30 on a network ranked #1 in network quality performance. All that and no hidden fees. That's the best value in wireless. That work for you? US Cellular. Choose fair.
For the best deals in wireless on a network that works in the middle of anywhere, visit Siskiyou Cellular, your local US Cellular agent. 7 locations, including Central
High School, where we have the Cascade Christian Challengers versus St. Mary's Crusaders. If you take a look here at our scoreboard, it is St. Mary's, on our John L. Scott scoreboard, we've got St. Mary's here with 17, Cascade Christian 14. We're going to 25 here. 25 is what we're going for. Excellent jump shot for that serve. Power hitter here, Natalie Fickett. Not quite. Too tight on that one. It's hard when your back row hits a bump so close to that you're just not able to do anything with it.
Yeah, not really at a spot either to get a running start at it.
You can't.
And hammer it.
The only thing possible you can do is actually hit the ball backwards again and see if you can't pick it up with your third and last hit. Now will be a point here for Cascade. Coming in for Ali Modro. Excellent height for her. Number 14, Kara Palmer, right there on the net. Was able to just basically tip it over.
Well executed again. You know, when Cascade's able to kind of get themselves into a rhythm.
What a serve. And it is in the audience here.
When Cascade gets into a rhythm on the attack, they've got a lot of different wrinkles that they put into things. A lot of fakes, a lot of dummies and stuff like that, and it's effective. It's just a matter of being able to get to it.
Oh, absolutely. Excellent job on there. And it looks like with that, we do have a timeout, so we are going to hear another word from our sponsors. Be with you in just a moment, folks. From that time out here, Olivia Borg set us to straight here. Serving, excellent serve right over there. We've got ourselves a nice little volley. Done for that hit, was unable to get the return. Cascade, great job. And again, if you take a look up on our John L. Scott scoreboard, 18-18. Olivia Borg again for that serve. Ooh, Maddie Bills was unable to return that for St. Mary's there.
And she's not wasting any time either. She's got a rhythm. She's getting the ball, and she's going right back after it.
Boom. Same spot right there. It's low, and it's in the audience. I'd start worried over here at St. Mary's.
I mean, she's looking to holler at whoever has the ball to throw it to her. Looks like maybe some JV players down here on the near bleacher. As soon as that ball hits the ground, she's coming back looking at him.
And you saw a substitution there. Number 12, Jessie Trainer, came in for Dunn. And a kill. Wow, absolutely amazing there. That was number 14. That was Kara Palmer right to Natalie Fickett's face. You saw her on the ground. She was able to get it, but unfortunately St. Mary's could not make the return of having a good point there. Back row, Maddie Mills for the bump. Jessie Trainer there for the hit. Oh, it looks like he was able to be successful at that one. St. Mary's will have the return of this ball here. Point will go to them. Maddie Mills here for the serve for St. Mary's. Oh my goodness. These girls. Again. And it is out. Excellent job there for Cascade Christian.
So explain to me what the libero does and why Maddie Mills is wearing a different colored jersey than the rest of her teammates. Because we don't see that with every team.
So you kind of have it as like your little quarterback. It's kind of essentially it. Like your big key person. Generally this person can be also like your setter, your designated setter. There's a few different things that they can actually be useful for. Generally they're going to be in the game most of the time as well, but they're kind of like your key player.
So it can be kind of team specific as to what their role is.
Yeah.
So why put them in a different jersey? Just out of curiosity.
Okay, so when I used to play back in high school, it was done that way so that as a team, I don't know if this is how it is nowadays, but when I used to play, it was set aside, so especially when you're kind of running around on that field there, it was designated green. I could point out the green. I could see green. Wow, that was amazing there. Great save there for Jessie Trainer. I don't know if Maddie could get it, but it's so that I could spot that green person. Does that make sense?
So it's for the benefit of her teammates.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, and also for us, too. So, like, you're watching and, like, that's the quarterback of your team.
Set point, by the way. I got you sidetracked there right at the end.
I know, look at that. We're looking for 25 again. We've got here on a John L. Scott scoreboard, 24-20. Ooh. Not able to do it with 3. That will make it 21-24. A little tip over there. Again, we're going to 25. Just one more point. Stanfield for the kill. Not able to do it. Natalie Thicket, always strong arm on that one.
Great effort.
And there it is.
Great effort by Grace Johnson, but couldn't do it.
And Janie Kennison for that last point there, number 3. That will make 25. It looks like Cascade Christian will win this first set on here. So while we're doing that here, folks, we're going to have a little change. Be right back again with a word from our sponsors. More excitement will head your way.
K is your on-the-go tailgate headquarters. Whether it's a home game or a road game, when you need a big play, call on My Circle K. From their always fresh premium brewed coffee, ice-cold fountain drinks and sodas, fresh made-for-travel deli items. When it comes to special teams, nothing is more special than My Circle K's Kickback Reward Program. Rewards every purchase, every time. Find them, follow them, throw a tailgate party with them. MyCircleK.com.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
By the way, while we're actually... And there we are. We are back here, Cascade Christian High School. And then just to clarify a little bit more about the libero, you'd asked me before our break on here. So they must wear a contrasting color. You can see on here for St. Mary's, she wears green. And what that does is it's a different color from her teammates. It allows them where they cannot block or attack the ball when it's entirely above the net height. And when it's not in play, they can also replace any other player in the back row without any prior notice to any of the officials. So kind of, again, you're all too kind of a round player. Kind of like your goalkeeper for soccer. They're the only ones that actually touch the ball. This one, liberos can actually do a little bit extra.
So we learned something today.
That's right.
We'll put that into the end of the broadcast when we do our things that we learned today.
That's right. Learn something a little bit new every single time you play. And again, folks, we are back down here at Cascade Christian High School, where they are facing the St. Mary's Crusaders Take a look up here on our John L. Scott scoreboard. You can see Cascade Christian High School has won their first set. And again, it is best 3 out of 5. All time has been set over here. We're about to go into our second set. Again, it is best 3 out of 5. Some excellent players from both teams. But so far, you've seen nothing but great communication over here for Cascade Christian High School. They are bringing it. Some of these players, excellent hitters. I can't even imagine how hard it is down here for St. Mary's to be able to get these. One that I'd like to mention here, Hannah Stanfield, she just made the serve for it. What an arm on her. That ball is over. Number 2, Grace Johnson for that hit. This is how we started off last time. St. Mary's was able to get the first point.
And Cascade definitely had to work for their win in the first set. It wasn't easy.
Oh, no. Natalie Pickett there for the serve. She's always consistent.
Oh,
great attack. That point will go to Cascade on that one. And they will get control of the ball and the serve here. Janie Keniston for the serve. Great jump serve for that one. And it is in their team's lap. Point for them. You got everyone on their feet down here. Cascade, they have a ton of fans. Excellent serve. Again, unable to return it. Maddie Mills hit it behind her.
Twice in a row, just rough execution on the first hit, and they didn't have a chance.
Exactly. Coming in with a substitution, Pile Mystery for St. Mary's. And you see how she did that? She turned her body, opened up her arms for that bump, and was able to get the return for it. Great job. Number 1, Olivia Borg for the kill on that one. Again, John L. Scott scoreboard reflecting for Cascade Christian High School. 4 points, 1 point St. Mary's. Janie here for the serve. And it is in the net. Control will go to St. Mary's along with that point. Substitution, number 11 for Cascade High School. You will have Ali Mudrell coming in right now. Maddie Mills here for the serve for St. Mary's. And not quite over that net for Kara Palmer, but she did have the setup for it. I think she'll get it the next time.
Just mistimed it. Those things happen.
Yeah. Abby Crispin over there. Great setup for Olivia Borg. Excellent job. Not quite able to get it over St. Mary's for the return. Cascade will get that point.
When Cascade's able to get a good set to their hitters, they're as tough to defend as anybody, but that's been kind of their downfall so far tonight when they've struggled. It's poor execution on the first hit.
Oh, yes.
Just like that right there. I mean, beautifully done. But if you don't get it to your setter, you can't set those up. But here we go, firing off a string here, 6-3.
Taylor Cave here for that. Oh, and she was in the net. Grace Johnson here for the serve for St. Mary's. She's another one that has a really good serves normally. Unable to get that return. It actually was quite out of bounds, but they went for it. But unfortunately, were unable to get control of that ball, and they lost that point. Again, Olivia Borg there for the kill. She's on fire. That's a couple of them straight in a row here, where she's just excellent hits right over, making it impossible for St. Mary's to get that return.
And she's rewarded with the ball to serve.
Here we
How
are.
fun.
I know. Oh, sometimes it's just so hard when somebody hits the ball to serve hard enough to then return it with a set. That's why it's so important sometimes, get that bump in. Done for the hit. No one.
Oh, no.
And Nate, do you remember what that's called?
Campfire.
Campfire. Everyone's standing around looking, who's going to hit it? No one hits it. Substitution here for a Cascade Christian. Number 15, Millie Croy is coming in. Jesse Trainer here for the serve for St. Mary's. And right at the, oh my goodness.
Nice block.
Great job for the pickup from Millie Croy already. Excellent job. Again, we talked about communication for Cascade, and this is exactly what we're talking about. What an amazing job. Number 4, substitution, Maddie Schwartz coming in along with the serve start. Wow. What an arm on her. Lucky for St. Mary's, it was in the net. Number 5, substitution, Kelsey Dunn for St. Mary's. Abby Crispin for the serve. Nice and deep. Set up here. Excellent job for return, back row. Thicket for the hit. Wow. And not quite able to get it over. Number 4, Maddie Schwartz there. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. I hope she's okay.
Why? Because she just got turned into a cloud of dust.
It hit her hard. She went down. So bad for her. Oh man. There we are. A little bit control of this ball. Great job for the return. It looks like it's over. Good job for the pop-up for St. Mary's for Ashley Gurr. Just was unable to get it back.
It's so thrilling to watch the game when it's played above the net and at the net like that. White knuckle.
Maddie Straighten here for the serve. Excellent job. Now with Thicket. Oh,
nice.
Oh, there we go. Nice psych out. But Maddie Straighten was able to get that pickup for it. Number 2. Maddie. Oh. Great job. Cascade Christian. They stuck with it. And they were able to get the point for that one. Great job, both teams. But, man, Cascade, they're bringing it.
Janie Canaston on the block.
And it's in.
And how do you defend that?
Maddie Strain, perfect job for that one. Only way to do it, you either have to not call mine or make sure that your back row's right there or open up your arms with a turn in order to get that bump sideways. But it's almost impossible when they're like that. Well, folks, we've got a timeout on here. We will go to a clip from our sponsors. Be back with you in just a moment. Back live down here at Cascade Christian High School, where we have Cascade Christian Challengers versus St. Mary's Crusaders. If you take a look up here on our John L. Scott scoreboard, we have Cascade 12 points, St. Mary's now 9 points, and St. Mary's has already lost the first one. They are looking to win this first or the second set here, hopefully keep them in this game tonight. What an excellent serve, just right over the net there. Number 18, that was Ashley Gurr, and they will get the point for that one. This is what we saw actually in the first set as well.
Kelsey Dunn listed at 6 feet tall. She's been owning the net up front for St. Mary's.
She is. Ooh, and just not quite there for number 4, Maddie Schwartz. So point again for St. Mary's. Excellent job here, Ashley Gurr, for these serves. Very consistent. And it is out. We are tied up, 12s, both teams. Second set. You know, excellent job for Cascade setting that up on there. Unfortunately, it was just outside. So point will go to St. Mary's. We are going to have a substitution. Number 1, Olivia Borg is coming back in for Cascade. And you do have number 2, Hannah Stanfield here for the serve, and she's got an arm. She's going to bring it right now. See if we can't get control. Stephanie one's back. Point will go. She is out on that one. You can see St. Mary's backed up a little bit because they know that ball's coming deep. Great job on there. Natalie Thickett for the kill. Wow, amazing job. Janie Keniston for the kill on there. There is no stopping her.
Just blistering strike.
Absolutely. All right, and number 20, Pile of Mystery here is going to be coming in for St. Mary's for the substitution. Great job, Pile. Just a little tip over. Oh, man. Again, that girl is killing it. Jeannie Keniston. She is right at the net. What a consistent server Stanfield is coming out here to be as well.
Didn't seem like it was that long ago that we were tied up at 12.
And here we are. John L. Scott scoreboard showing 17-12. And that is in the rafters here, folks. There's no way of returning that one. Again, such a consistent server for her. It is Hannah Stanfield.
A good call by St. Mary's. They go for a timeout there. 6 points unanswered. All off the hand of Hannah Stanfield.
I know, very consistent. That girl, she just killed it. And then we're here on a timeout, again called for it. And while we have a second, just remind you about Arby's. Before and after the game, stop in an Arby's at 41 East Stewart Avenue in Medford, where they have the meats and they meet it. Arby's at Stewart and Riverside, before or after the game.
I'm here for some Arby's.
Well, some Arby's, some curly fries, milkshake. Sounds pretty good to me.
The last time we saw a timeout to disrupt a run, it worked on the serve. So, I mean, this is kind of a case of the mentals for Stanfield here.
Oh,
she passed the test.
She did. Because she went to carry it. The reason why they called it.
Yeah, it looked like she just got it a little soft.
Got it caught right up her arm, so they considered it a carry. And it is in the net, so maybe that timeout did work.
Well, but between Stanfield and Borg, and I mean, you know, between the two of them, the only thing that's really been able to stop their serve has been the net.
That's correct. Well, it's just by error of their own, not by the other team stopping them. See Olivia Borg for the kill. It is up now. Stanfield with that return. Excellent job for the dig. Did you see what that call was for?
No, I missed the referee.
I'm not quite
there.
sure, but it looks like still it will go to Cascade Christian. You will have Janie Keniston here for the serve. Jump shot on that one. What a return from Pile of Mystery. And it just tipped right in. Absolutely awesome job there. Taylor Cave just knocked it right over. You know, it's hard when you're used to these girls just pounding them over that net and then just a simple little, you know. Great job for the dig, Natalie Thickett. And she is out. Stepped over that line there for Ansley Dunn. So point again will go to Cascade Christian. Take a look at our scoreboard for John L. Scott scoreboard. 22 Cascade going to 25. 13 St. Mary's. St. Mary's better step it up. This is set number 2. What a jump shot there. And Pile of Mystery just was unable to get that return. Excellent jump shot for that serve is what I was about to say. She has mastered that. We are at 23-13. What a serve again. It was in. Kyle Mystery was unable to get that return. Oh, maybe. Let's see what they're doing. Checking to see if it was a tip. We're going to wait a second here for that call. But it looks like off the sidelines when we come back, number 7, Abby Chrisman will be coming in for the substitution. And they are going to be calling a tip on there. So she touched it on her way out. So instead, we now have game point, 24-13. One more point, and Cascade has the second set in the bag. It's out.
Well, no question about that one, but an impressive run there from Keniston.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Great job. Maddie Mills here for the serve. They're looking to score some points. You're down a lot. It is out.
Disappointing way to lose the set.
Absolutely. So that was lost there on that serve. Again, second set will go to Cascade Christian. If you take a look at our John L. Scott scoreboard, the final score on set number 2, 14 St. Mary's, 25 Cascade Christian. We'll come back with you in just a moment. We'll hear from our sponsors. We'll be ready for set number 3.
1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit Eye Care.
Yeah, like what happens if...
We got a great game. We've got excellent... What happens, like you were just about to say on there, if they win one more, means Cascade Christian is going to take the whole entire thing. And it looks like we've still got a little bit longer, a couple more minutes. We're going to take another moment from our sponsor, and we'll be back.
Listen up, everyone. Listen up. You know that great deal got him a new car? This is the guy from Lithia who made it all possible, Carlos. Hey, Carlos. Hey, Carlos. You want someone who's going to take care of you and not just the dealership? My guy should be your guy.
Hola, Carlos.
But not for you, little sister. Thank you for coming.
Find your guy during Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
I saw a parent, dad in the stands yelling at his kid, trying to coach him from the bleachers, and the embarrassment on the kid's face. It looked like he was about to cry while playing the game.
I think it's very embarrassing for a student athlete to see their parents being escorted out of the gym or off the playing field.
I'd be surprised if that kid comes back to the game.
And you risk a child enjoying the game, that you rob them of the fun. You have made a bad choice.
And we are back on here. Got another minute left on here, folks. And we're excited. Cannot wait for this game.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
The Know Your Role campaign is...
And we are back live down here at Cascade Christian High School. We're on the top of the third set on here. Cascade was able to get the first point of the game here. Thicket there for the kill. Great job on there. And of course, if you take a look up in here on our John L. Scott scoreboard, and if you're just joining us, Cascade Christian has won the first 2 sets. 21-25, second set 14-25. They're looking for a third win. If they win this one, it is all over for St. Mary's. And they are fighting back here, I'm telling you. Already out to a good start here. Thicket on serving. It's close to that net. A little tip over.
Yeah, that
and
was
it is in.
nifty again from that front line. I don't know if you could necessarily say that being down, dropping the first 2 sets is fair to the way that St. Mary's played in those first 2 sets. They certainly put up a pretty good fight and just couldn't compete with the firepower kind of at the end.
Oh, that's absolutely correct. Olivia Burke for the kill. Oh, and it is in the audience. Be careful.
Hammer.
Almost just took someone out. But what an arm. Olivia Borg, number 1 for Cascade. Again, you got, I'm going to call her literally the machine. That would be Janny Keniston for serving. Point will go to St. Mary's, so we are tying 3s. In the rafters. Can she
Tough
get control?
ball up there in the lights.
Wow.
Way to stay with
Close
it.
to that net and is up. Let's see if she can't get it. Palmer there for the hit. Maddie Mills was just not able to get that return on there. Taylor Cave here for the serve. Maddie Mills for the dig. Yeah. Unable to get that. Number 3, Ansley Dunn, just was turned outright as opposed to toward the net, so she hit it. Didn't go over. Again, Cave here for the serve. And it's over. Great dig there, Maddie Mills, just unable to get that return. Those type of serves are scary. Straight up scary. Here we are. Way to get control of that ball. Setting up for that again. Borg on the outside. So it will be a tip hit. So that means control will go back to St. Mary's on here along with that point. Grace Johnson here for the serve. Wow. Absolutely there. Palmer, number 14, Kara Palmer. I mean, it also helps she's 5'10", but geez, some power on that one.
Well, poor Maddie Mills is going to have to hit the ice bath after the way this third set has gone.
She is just getting pummeled. Again. Oh, and that is good. Hannah Stanfield there for the spike. Again, right to Maddie Mills. I got to feel bad for this girl. She is getting hit, and she is going to have a substitution coming in for her. Number 5, Kelsey Dunn, is coming in. Just kidding. Looks like she's coming out. Paola Mystery is going to be coming in.
Well, she is a sophomore, and I think after a run like that largely it wasn't really her fault, just kind of some misfortune in the back.
Yeah.
You have to start thinking about preserving her confidence a little bit.
They were just hitting her hard. See Natalie Thicket there, just right over. But man, what a trooper Maddie Mills there. Great job for returning there for Paola Mystery. Outside hit, Hannah. Oh, for there. Hannah Stanfield again for the kill.
Big hit.
Oh my goodness, this girl. You've got your crowd standing up on your feet at this point. Again, we are looking for 25. Palmer for the hit, and it is in the audience. Unable to get that return. You've just got some major heavy hitters over here. You got number 12, Jesse Trainer coming in. Substitution.
And challengers are hitting the gas a little bit. Home for dinner.
Absolutely. Olivia Borg for that serve. As always, excellent job. Natalie Thicket there. Set up for the spike. Hannah Stanford on the outside, and it is in the rafters again. Oh, almost unable to know where it's going to land. Excellent job there, Paola Mystery, getting that ball back at least, and it is out. A little bit too much heat on that one for Cascade.
Right up. They got up there in the lights. It was
bouncing
jangling around the rafters for a second.
It's Chelsea Trader here for the service, St. Mary's. Set up for outside. Hannah Stanfield again. Let's see if she can't return it. Good job keeping control on that one. Ooh, just a little bit too high there for Pile Mystery. Substitutions all around here. Few of them. Oh, you got your girl Janie Keniston coming in. She's on the net next to Hannah Stanfield. I'd be scared for St. Mary's. Maddie Schwartz for that excellent serve. Great back set there. Number 18, Ashley Gurr. That point will go to Cascade.
There's Keniston again.
Absolutely. She's like your secret. Amazing. Oh, yeah, watch your heads on that one. Substitution here. Pile of Mysteries coming out. Number 5 is coming in, and that is Kelsey Dunn. Nabby Crispin here for the serve. What a serve there for her, and is in. Unable to return that one, so great job. We're having a lot of the balls go in the audience here. Lots of trouble keeping control of these balls. And
great
she
block.
has it. Great job.
What a fantastic block.
Way to go on that one. The point still will go to St. Mary's. But, man, again, credit got to go to Janie Keniston right there on that line. 5'8", junior for her. Means Cascades gets to have her for a whole another year. Here you go. Little tip over. Oh, it's just almost impossible. Kelsey Dunn had already set up for the block, meaning she was already mid-jump. There was no way she'd be able to adjust. Just a tiny little tip over.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting right there, because you mentioned that Keniston, a junior, Dunn, a freshman, got the best of her, and you see Dunn hammering it over the net there.
Mm-hmm.
Dunn got the best of her on the block on the previous play, and Keniston just kind of used her experience to recognize next time around, just loft it over the net and get the best of the underclassmen.
Exactly. She's going to just think I'm going to hit it. Great job there, Manny Strain, for these consistent serves again. If you're taking a look up here on our John L. Scott scoreboard while we have a timeout, it is 16 Cascade, 8 St. Mary's going to 25. And if they get this, it's all over.
Well, now seems like a good time to let you guys know that it's time for former high school athletes to get back in the game. Please consider becoming an OSAA official. There's a serious shortage statewide in all sports at all levels. Remember the people that called your games in high school? Well, now it's your turn. Visit www.newofficials.org to learn how you can get back in the game.
Awesome. And also My Circle K. Get your crunch on with crispy, crunchy chicken. It's available at My Circle K. That's a game winner right there. Find them, follow them, kick back with them at mycirclek.com. And now I'm hungry.
Well, so's Cascade Christian, apparently, winning the first 2 games pretty swiftly and now looking for a third.
I think we might have a quick game here, guys. I mean, we're very close. 16 again showing up on our John L. Scott scoreboard. If you take a look, 16 Cascade Christian, 8 St. Mary's, going to 25. Cascade gets this. They win 3 sets. Best 3 out of 5. This one belongs to them. Again, Stanfield, oh my goodness. And it is in the rafters again. Hitting everywhere, but they were able to get the return. Hannah. Someone's hitting that net. It looks like it was on St. Mary's. So Cascade will get the point again. Maddie Schwartz here Maddie Strain for the serve. A few Maddies on the team. Excellent serve there. Outside Thicket. Just a little tip over. Hannah for the set. Ooh, perfect job. Excellent, excellent communication. That was a soft little serve. Oh, not quite. She's definitely going to be feeling that. Kelsey Dunn went to hit a power hit right into the net. 19 going to 25. Let's see if we can get it. Thicket saved it. Maddie Mills for the return. Excellent set up there, and it is killed again. This is just crazy. I gotta give a shout out though, Taylor Cave, what excellent sets that she's doing. She might not be the one that's hitting it, but without her and her consistent sets right to either inside or outside, these girls wouldn't be able to have the setup that they have. Again, that is out.
It's just so important, especially for this Cascade team who you see is built on the front line. But to be able to get the ball to your setter, they're the person that makes everything happen. But especially so with this Cascade team.
Oh, yeah. Number 15, substitution here for Cascade coming in. Wow, there you are again.
Fantastic.
And she was on the inside that time.
Showing why they're looking to improve to 13-6. Just ruthless here in the final set.
I'm surprised, seeing on how they actually played, that is what their overall record is. Because they are just such great communicators out here. They are power hitters right there. You're just waiting for it. And actually, number 18, Ashley Greer, excellent job for that. She wasn't even there. That wasn't even part of where she stands. She tried to make the effort. We're so close again, going to 25. And that out. All right, St. Mary's, this is your chance.
Yeah, potentially a last shot at it right here.
This is it. Right now, number 3, Ainsley Dunn coming in for substitution. This is the last set. They have to win this one. St. Mary's has to win this if they even want to continue. Otherwise, it is all over. They've got to round up 15 points right now. And that is not the way to do that. Great effort, though.
Amy Kenniston looking to finish it off. She's been so important here this evening. It looks like they're going to end up subbing her out here. I thought they were going to give her a chance to put this one on ice.
Well, she's done such an amazing job. They're quite ahead. They've already won their first 2, right?
Freshman Ellie Harrington.
She did not do what I think they were hoping for, but you know what? She did a great job. She's the only freshman on the team. That's got to definitely be hard in itself. So I'm glad they're giving her a chance in there. Great job. Maddie Mills, this is it. 14 points right now. Olivia Borg for that hit. Natalie Thicket for the setup. It's just disappointing seeing that from them. No one being able to go for it. This is it. Last point. This is possibly the last play of the whole entire night. Right here. Comes down to Cave. Taylor Cave on serve. She gets this point. It's done. Natalie Thicket for the kill. Hey, great job. Way to save it.
Like Thicket was trying to get all 13 points in one swing, and she darn near got it. If you awarded extra points for power.
Number 7, Emma Palmer, who was recently bumped up from JV. JV now joins the team. Grace Johnson here. Let's see what she can do. It ain't over yet. There we are. Great job. Lisa, you're picking up a couple points here at St. Mary's. We're going to have a substitution, it looks like. Maddie Strain is going to be coming in for Millie Croy. Maddie Schwartz there. Again, one more point and it's done. Oh, yes, great job, St. Mary's, just keeping it alive here.
It's really the best way to counter that height up front. Just dink it over the top of them.
Right over the top. Here we go. It's out. Actually, I apologize. It was going to be out, but a hit was made, so the point still will go to St. Mary's.
Yeah, it was going to be close.
All right, Grace Johnson, consistent over here for your serve. Just keep it up. Oh, no. Oh, it's out. A little bit too much heat on there for Hannah Stanfield. We're up to 16. It's right over there. Nice set up for Callie Sween. Wow, St. Mary's, I'm just saying, excellent job here. Quite a bit of points in a row. This thing is not over yet.
5 straight for the Crusaders.
It's back. Let's see if Sween can do it. She was able to get control, so that's good. It's high. Let's see what she can do. Sween over. Good job, St. Mary's, for that recover. Little tip. Not quite over. St. Mary's again will get that point.
I think Natalie Thickett's really been the story of this little string of 6 uncontested points here for St. Mary's. She's been able to keep that play alive with her right hand, has really been doing most of the damage.
You're right. Olivia Borg for coming in for that substitution there. Stanfield for the setup. Again, Thickett always right there.
Oh, boy.
What an awesome effort from St. Mary's. But in the end, your win will go to Cascade Christian High School. 25-18 here in the final third set. They won them all. So again, if you're taking a look up here on our John L. Scott scoreboard, you have 21-25, 14-25, 18-25. That means their total wins 3-0. Cascade took up the whole entire thing. Great job there.
3 quick sets, home for dinner.
Home for dinner.
Cascade improves to 13-6 on the year. They're 8-2 in Far West League play. For St. Mary's, they're down to 10-14. Their league record will drop to 4-6. And now it's just on to the playoffs for Cascade Christian.
Again, shout out on there. So, if you were to talk to us a little bit here about your player of the day, who would you say that would go to, my friend?
You know, I think the first thing to say is that this, 3-set sweep by Cascade doesn't accurately reflect the way that St. Mary's played and the effort that they put in. It was really, especially for the first 2 sets, back and forth both ways in the early going. Cascade's just really good, and they really reflected the record today. But, with that being said, I think I've got to go with someone from Cascade Christian. There are a lot of names to pick from. And since I don't want to pick the exact same person as you, and more than one player is deserving, I'm going to go with Hannah Stanfield up front.
Excellent.
I think I know what direction you're going with it, but Hannah Stanfield, combined with what I believe you saw, or where I think you're going with it, up front, just so much height, so much power, so much athleticism. Really the difference in the collective 3-set sweep.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. Hannah, excellent job there. Definitely worthy of our Lithia Superstore MVP of the day. Although, a couple other ones I want to mention on there. Definitely Janny Keniston.
Fantastic.
Man, that girl kills it. Also Olivia Borg on that side. But you know what? Let's head over to St. Mary's for just a second. 2 key players that I also want to talk about. Natalie Thickett. I've mentioned her before. She was also my MPV last week. But man, that girl just takes it. She is the killer beast on that team. She's the one that's getting the most of the points if you actually rack them up on there. But again, one more person I want to mention, Maddie Mills. Man, she took a lot of the brunts tonight and was able to still get returns over. But all around, great job, both teams. But the win will go to Cascade Christian on here. Folks at home, I just want to thank you all for joining us again here at TableRockSports.net, TableRockSport.net, where, of course, you can find easy access to our live streaming events here in Southern Oregon, spotlights, and, of course, our alumni watch on there. So thank you very much for joining in. Again, my name is Katrina Sewell. I'm here with
Nate Goodyear.
And I hope you all have a great night. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.